Okay, what do we have? Wheel of Fortune, fated events and circumstances. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Okay, in the relationship aspect, I feel there's a completion or a cycle of events that's taking place. The wheel could reiterate that whatever is happening around relationships, whether it's with this water sign, the Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that you're dealing with directly, that we saw in these cards for the general reading, or if it's a fellow fire sign that you're perhaps dealing with, or an earth sign, the cycle is coming to an end. So whether their feelings have been obscured, they haven't opened up to you, or whether you've been the one exhibiting this behavior, Aries, this cycle has to happen. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's a learning curve for you. You'll take something from this. So it's not all for nothing. Because it will lead you to a new opportunity of either A, rebirth, which I mentioned in the general reading, with the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, rebirth for you in this relationship, maybe coming back together with someone from the past, someone that perhaps has hurt you or left you a little bit pained. This could be the opportunity that you're waiting for. If you are waiting to mend things with this person, this could be it. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is this physical offer. And look at this. This is a person coming back, or you reaching out to them. The Page of Wands, the Seven of Wands. You may be a little bit conflicted when this person approaches you again, or when you approach them. And maybe that you feel somewhat resistance, this is resistance coming through with the Seven of Wands. So maybe this is how you're feeling. You want to be in touch with them, yet you're resistant, Aries. Or they've hurt you, they've crossed you in some way, and maybe you're not ready to go there. Maybe you're not ready. You need your own time. You need to go through this cycle of your own thoughts, of your own perception of what happened. You need to register everything that happened between the two of you until you come back together. But look, there will be communication with the Page of Wands. So whether you've been left shut out because of a relationship, there is communication coming in. Someone that you've had some sort of romantic connection with is coming through with an offer, and they're handing you the offer with the Ace of Pentacles, and I see you contacting this person back. Although at first it might not be something you ideally want to do, or at first it might be something that you feel like you need to give them a piece of your mind before you actually progress and talk about the serious stuff, Aries. So that's if it's in regards to a relationship. For some of you, you are entering a new cycle with the Wheel of Fortune, and it is an upward cycle. So whether this is concerning your finances, there is a potential lucrative and quite profitable offer that's coming in for you. Look, it could very well be a new role that's coming through. You did have two aces. As I said, aces are coming up for a lot of the signs. So this could indicate venturing into new fields, new career paths potentially as well. And I think this will give you that rebirth. We did mention the rebirth and renewal of things with the aces. So it could be there's rebirth, or there's a revitalization happening within your finances, which is good. But it's first and foremost, it's this feeling of feeling neglected or shut out. And look, you are defensive about it because it's hurt you on some level, Aries. It's hurt you. It's made you embark on this emotional roller coaster unexpectedly, maybe. But I think you will pull through. You will come out of this, and you will be victorious. Because the Wheel of Fortune is this underlying theme that it's an upward cycle. That not only are there lessons in love, lessons in life, but it's all part of a cycle you need to go through to get to these new opportunities. And it's not always the best. At the time that it's happening, we don't always realize what it's teaching us or why it's purposed to happen. And then later on, months or even years later down the track, we realize why this actually happened. So it could very well be in different aspects here, both romantically and otherwise, and business or creatively as well. And we did speak about the catalyst for change. I think this is this notion of planning and seeking this change that you've wanted for so long, Aries, and it's possible that it's coming. And whether or not it's because of this, whether it's because of something, a choice that is suddenly offered, an option that is suddenly offered to you out of nowhere, because the Wheel of Fortune is these sort of events, places, people, circumstances that come very unexpectedly, possibly orchestrated by the divine, the energies, the gods, the angels, whichever label you'd like to put on it. It's a higher power than ourselves. It's also manifestation here. So you've manifested this change. Look at these circles here. Creation of new worlds. You hold the world in your hand here. Okay, justice. It's time to give yourself equality, justice, and fairness. Contracts are coming through for some of you to either live or work overseas with the Justice card, or there's a Libra that's coming in romantically. Possibly a Taurus as well with the King of Pentacles. Two different people. You might be dealing directly with a Taurus and a Libra. Okay, this is the Libra coming through, Ace of Swords. Okay, the Tower card. Sudden shakeups. Things will change very, very quickly, Aries. It could be a whirlwind of changes, choices. It's important that you're methodical and you're practical in your choices, though, especially if it involves a large amount of money or stability. And there's a lot of security that's needed, hence why the King of Pentacles is here. This indicates that you need to take a practical approach to movement, etc., because it's not going to be easy, and the Tower card could indicate there's hurdles and obstacles ahead. So it's important that you approach everything very logically, and it's all well balanced here. But it is an upward cycle, so the underlying theme is positive. There is improvement and there is stability and fortune. Look, there's beautiful things ahead for you despite these choices that you make. And if it's romantic, then there is definitely something happening with a Taurus or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that is around you. And fate's sending you these opportunities, these people, these contracts. But you know, you have to be careful here because sometimes life can throw you a curveball, Aries, and you're going to have to fight through it. So make sure you set yourself up to succeed, not to fail. You have to equip yourself with all the right resources for this change. It could also be romantic, and it could be that there's shakeups happening in love. But again, I feel like there's a lesson to be learnt here. The Wheel of Fortune here, it's a cycle. You have to go through this cycle to let or to invite something bigger or better or something more purposed for you. So it's about embracing these changes and embracing what it is that's being offered to you. So fated changes ahead could be involved with someone foreign, or foreign properties, foreign contracts, foreign visas maybe. And just remember, whatever happens, it's almost like it was part of the plan. That it will lead you to something better, that it would pave the path for you, Aries. Let's have a look at this emotional or rebirth or new person coming in. Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, possibly a water sign coming through for you. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Aries. Someone that is wanting commitment, love, marriage, engagement, a family. Someone that wears their heart on their sleeve is wanting to make you this offer. Two of Pentacles, you could be deciding between two different people or in two minds about this. Again, I feel like there's a lot of back and forth. You possibly have a history with this person already and they're coming back. So it could definitely be someone coming back from the past. Someone that has caused you a bit of pain or grief, or maybe you've done this to them. And maybe you're in two minds whether you want to give them a second chance. Whether you want to give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay, Aries coming through, the Sun. This is you in your power here. This is you shining. So it's almost like the ball is in your court, Aries. You will have the option to shine. You will have the ability to give life to this relationship. So it's them coming to you, wanting a second chance possibly, or someone brand new. And I feel the ball will be in your court. You'll be able to decide. You'll be able to breathe life into this relationship. It will go at your pace, but it could potentially lead you to a lot of happiness here. The Sun card is a childlike innocence or a childlike view in the world. It's purity. There's children here. There's young children. There's flowers. It might feel so right. This person that's coming in has pure intentions. Maybe they didn't before, maybe they've caused you pain and grief, but now they're coming in a really special way here. Okay, you've had the Six of Cups turn around, and you've had other cards here, a bit too many, but look, let's take out the Eight of Wands as well, and I love that you have the Star card too. Okay, strong Aquarius coming through. Again, look at this, King of Cups. We'll keep these on the side, but King of Cups is here. You had the Queen of Cups, so there's possibility here for a soulmate twin flame connection. Someone that's emotionally in tune with you, someone that can offer you the same amount of love. Okay, you've had the other cards, the Fool, King of Wands, Page of Swords. Let's look at these cards though. Communication is coming in, definitely, from this person this month. Either through social media. They're wanting healing, so healing is taking place. Whether this is healing of the relationship and you give it a second go, or whether this is healing because they want closure, or you want closure if it's an Aquarius. Or they want to start something new. They're feeling nostalgic, they miss you, they'll reach out, Aries. They're definitely thinking about you. A lot of communication back and forth, diplomacy, again, this back and forth, ping-ponging with communication, with ideas, should I or shouldn't I? It's really a question mark here for you. But look, it can lead to something really beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune, the Star card, this can lead to potentially a happily ever after for you, Aries. So maybe don't shut off the idea just yet. Don't close yourself off to the idea yet. I think it has to be weighed up, yes. But I think it could potentially lead you to be extremely happy relationship-wise. If this is a new job that you're starting, it could lead you to a lot of success. New beginnings with the Fool card. King of Wands, it could lead you to travel and a lot of movement, career progression. But again, you're possibly uncertain here with the Page of Swords. But it's in its early stages. You might be getting a role where you might not be necessarily qualified for, and you're starting in an entry role of some kind, but it could lead to wonderful destined things here. Possibly an opportunity to undergo a traineeship or training of some kind for this role or for this job. Again, there could be two different jobs that are offered. One could be located overseas, elsewhere, or in a different department. You do have a lot of fire here, so this could indicate a lot of movement to get to this role. It could be a large commute. It could be a long commute, to get to this role. But I think it'll be worth your while. It could put you in the spotlight. It could bring you a lot of passion. Queen of Cups is all about passion. And bring you to your power. You've come up. Actually, you've come up twice with the Fool and the Sun card. So this is beautiful. But look, I hope this has been insightful for you, Aries. It's